Friday, August 25th, 2023, 1:03 p.m. I wrote, I get lost in my thoughts. How is it possible? Energy. Everything is energy. If you need some good energy, the best way to receive it is to spread love, also the quickest way. Speak life into yourself and to others. Identify negativity and counter it with progressive solutions. I need to see some changes in my thoughts and my actions, my surroundings, my aesthetics. I need to see some dramatic changes. Say what's on your mind. What's on my mind is the constant and consistent feeling I have that tells me I have to earn my leisure. That's kind of selfish. That's kind of selfish of me to say. Well, what did I say? I'm just keeping it real. I always feel like I gotta earn my leisure. What I really want is to be able to be creative, um, be creative. I want to be able to look around and feel good about what I see. I want to feel less boxed in and feel like I got more space to room and breathe, to more space and room to breathe. Because where I'm at right now, I feel like I'm boxed in. There's too many squares around here. I need some circles, you know? I feel like I'm kind of boxed in. It's 1:30 p.m. I feel like I'm boxed in. How do I open the box? feel like I'm boxed in. How do I open and remove my presence from the box? Well, what is the box? Or what box? I feel like my home is a box. My neighborhood. My neighborhood is a box. Sometimes the city. Detroit, Michigan can feel like a box. The country. Really, the whole country feel like a box. My mind feel like a box. Shoot, even my living room feel like a box. I know it's at home, but I'd rather be in here than any other room in the house right now. Because it's the cleanest, it's the most pleasantly aesthetic room in my house. And I really still don't even like the way it look in here, to be honest. I really want white ceilings. So I need paint. My ceiling feel like a box. My yellow ceiling. I'll squeeze it. All of these boxes. Shit, this TV feel like a box. Even YouTube. Doing YouTube videos. Feel like they're keeping me boxed in. They keep me thinking a certain way. My home keeps me thinking a certain way. Neighbors, neighborhood, city, country. My mind state, my living room, the yellow ceiling, the TV. All of these things feel like boxes, like I'm boxed in by them. Like I'm forced to watch them. I'm forced to look at my home, my neighborhood, my city, country. I'm forced to think about my mindset, this living room that is the best room in my house with the yellow ceiling, with the TV, with the YouTube videos. I feel like all of these things are boxing me in and forcing me to think about them, forcing me to see them. And quite honestly, I don't want to see a lot of them the way that they are. I want them to change. Like, I want my home to change, my neighborhood. I mean, I love Detroit, but I'd rather build my own city, you know? Super city. I'd rather build my own country. America is ghetto. My mind is ghetto because I'm in the ghetto. My living room ghetto. The yellow ceiling is ghetto. TV is ghetto because it ain't nothing but ghetto people telling you their vision. YouTube is ghetto. But what can I do to change these things? I got all these problems in front of me. What can I do to change them? Should I decorate the box or should I like burn the box and build my own? I don't know. I definitely feel boxed in. Decorating the box or changing the box, moving the box. Like, I can move my home. I can move my neighborhood, city, country. I can't move my mind. My mind's stuck with me. My living room with my yellow ceiling, I can change. I can repaint this whole shebang, redo the floors. You know what I'm saying? I can redo everything. But my mind not going to, I mean, it'll change my mind because it'll change my aesthetic. If my home, neighborhood, city, and country change, my mind going to change because I'm not seeing the same things. I won't be forced to look at the same things. I'll be forced to look at different things. But if I had the opportunity, I would be forced to look at things that I want to look at. I'll force myself to look at things that I want to look at. I wouldn't have to look at this yellow ceiling, or my ghetto neighborhood, city, country, whatever the case may be, because if I had the resources, I would remove myself from all of these boxes and, dare I say, put myself in a new box or create my own box. Either way, I'm still boxed in. I don't want to be in no box at all. The problem is the box. Like, I got all of these things in the box that make me not like the box. But it's the box, being boxed in, is the problem. I need to feel free. I want to feel freedom. Like, I don't feel free. I don't feel free to be creative. Like, making videos and all of this stuff is just to get more resources to be free. Freedom is the goal. What is freedom? Freedom is, who needs a bank account? You know what I'm saying? Who needs money? Who needs all of these resources that we got to pay for? And we got to do things. We got to trade our time and our services and our skills and our talent. Basically, we trade in our brain for money, and then we trade money for other people's brain waves, I guess. Whatever, because I'm sitting here thinking about my problems. My biggest problem is money. Like, a black man in America, his biggest problem is probably money. His biggest problem is probably money. It's either not coming fast enough, or I don't know. You can't keep it, whatever the case is. It's money. Like, this whole thing is about money. They turned life, which was, I'm sure, a beautiful freedom that we could experience. They turned it into money because they made it to where, when I say they, I mean the people who started this whole snowball, like the J.P. Morgans and the Rothschilds and Rockefeller, these type of families who, because I live in America, because I was born here, I'm forced to reside and to dwell under these rules and regulations and stipulations and prerequisites that these people have set before all of us. They have changed all our mindsets to focus on this one thing, and it's all centered around money. But yet these families, these people, literally created a machine to just print the money off. So they got a printer at the crib printing money off, and then the rest of the world is just trying to live to get a taste of what they can just print off on some paper. Like, our whole existence has become something that somebody else created. Like, our whole brain, like our whole way of thinking has been surmised into, okay, we got to get money to live. And then if we get the money, we don't have to worry about getting the money. Now we just got to worry about who to give it to. When in reality, it should be, we got ideas and creativity over here, and if we give them to y'all, y'all give them to us, we trade, and we live happily ever after like that. Like, we shouldn't have to pay for food because food grow out the ground. We shouldn't have to pay for electricity and energy because we get all of that from the sun. We shouldn't have to pay for water because water literally falls from the sky. We shouldn't have to pay for houses because we was all just straight up born into this whole big old world where land is everywhere. Like it'll never be enough people to fill up all the land that's on the world. And I'm talking about good, stable land where you can build a house or whatever the case may be and live on it and not have to worry about it being shaky or being flooded or being, I don't know, whatever. Like it's enough land on planet Earth for everybody to live comfortably. But they changed life as we know it by creating this money printing machine and giving value to it. This whole system is jacked up. This is not how life should be. This is not how life should be. Life should not be based around money. I shouldn't have to make YouTube videos trying to find out. I shouldn't have to watch YouTube videos trying to find resources to make money. I shouldn't have to make videos to help you find resources. None of this should be life. This shouldn't be life. Basically, I'm not satisfied with life because life has become a paper chase. And that's dumb. That's dumb. We all playing a stupid, retarded ass game. The money game. Everybody's playing it. Everybody I know is forced to play it. We was born into playing it. Our parents birthed us into this game. And I feel boxed in by it. And it's no real way out. We've been born into it. So now we have to live life by it. However, if you play the game long enough in the right way, you can buy your way out of it. You can literally purchase life. You can gain so much resources to where your food is growing out the ground automatically. Your energy is coming from the sun automatically. The rain that pours down can, be ciphered and filtered in whatever way you need to clean your food, to clean your bodies, to clean waste away. And to be able to drink, like all of that can be automated if you have enough resources. As far as real estate, like I said, we all born into this earth. It's enough room for everybody. But somehow, some way, we've tricked each other into thinking that if we give some of our life force, which is, our resources that we have to work for to gain, or we have to do something for the gain. If we give our resources away, then we'll be able to buy a piece of land that was already given to us for free. Like being born gave you the entire earth for free. But somewhere somebody told you, oh, that's not free. You got to pay me for it. Pay you? What you mean pay you? You got to pay me. I don't know what that means. What do you mean pay you? You got to do something worth value so that I could give you this piece of land to live on. That's how this is the world we were born into. Like our parents did not fight back hard enough to change our existence to where it's like you're a parent, right? You're a father and you found a mother for a child, or you're a mother and you found a father for a child. Y'all came together. Y'all had a baby. When the baby came into the world, everything was free for them. All they had to worry about was eventually what they're going to eat and basically what they was going to do to survive and have a convenient lifestyle and be happy. Like what you want to do to be happy? do things, have experiences, talk to people, figure out what makes you happy. Go have experiences and feelings and figure out what makes you happy. Whatever makes you the happiest, keep doing that thing. Especially if that thing helps other people do whatever makes them happy. That should be life. Being born, being given everything by your parents because they brought you into this world without your permission. Non-consent, you know what I'm saying? Life is non-consensual. And it's crazy we talk about consent so much, but bro, life is non-consensual. If you're a man and you find a woman, or you're a woman and you find a man, y'all come together and have a baby, that baby didn't have anything to do, didn't make no decisions on y'all behalf to be born or to be forced into life or none of that. Like, two people made a decision for somebody. And now that's what their life is based on. That's basically life in a nutshell. Two people come together and make a decision for another person. And then that other person has to figure out, all right, this decision that they made for me, do I like it or not? Am I going to go with it or not? If you like it, fine, go with it. But if you don't, go against it and do your own thing. But first, in order to know if that decision is that they made for you is right, you got to go out and have experiences. And then you figure out, all right, the decision they made for me, they was the right decision. I'm going to go with their way of life. Or the decisions they made was the wrong decisions. I'm going to go with my own way based on the experiences that I had. That's how life should be. But instead, first of all, we're forced into life by our parents. And then we're forced to live how they expect us to live. And they expect us to live a certain way because, again, two people made decisions for them. Now, whether they chose that was the right decision or that was the wrong decision, you don't know. Because they live in their life and now you live in yours. Like I'm living mine. And my mother and my father, they came together, they had me, they made decisions, and they told me, like, look, this is the way to live. This is the way that we lived. We made some mistakes. We feel like you should live this way. And that was my decision to say, I don't really like the way y'all live. I'm gonna go with the way I want to live, based on the experiences I've had. Or I could say, you know what? I kind of like the way that y'all live. I'm gonna follow y'all footsteps, and I'm gonna continue on tradition. As a person, as a human being, that's the decision that I should be making. I like the way y'all live. I'm gonna go with it. I don't like the way y'all live. I'm gonna do my own thing, and it should be cool. But that's not cool. That's not cool to human beings. Somewhere along the line, we said, hey, making your own decisions is not cool. Now you got to go with the majority rules. Huh? You're not living my life. I'm gonna do my thing the way I want to do my thing. You can't tell me how to live my life, because your life is your life and my life is mine, and I can make decisions based on my experiences. You know what I'm saying? And go my own way. But no, everybody is forcing everybody else to try to think a certain way. And I don't like it. And if it got me feeling boxed in. And so now I got problems because of the way other people think. Not the way I think is a problem, because of the way other people told me to think. I don't like the way that feels. And if I ain't learned nothing else about life, the only thing that's real in life is the way you feel about it. The way you feel, the way you soak in the energy, and the reaction to your body, the reaction your body has and your brain has, that's the only thing that's real. The energy that comes in the energy that comes in only matters 50%. The energy that comes out is the real thing that matters, because the energy that comes out will be projected back in. It would be amplified and deflected back towards the originator of the energy. But see, We as human beings, we are not originators. We all come from an origin. And this is the problem. We try to act like we're originators when we all have an origin. We all got an origin story. We're not the author of the book. We're not the author. We're a character in the book. And this is the problem. People think they authors. People think they got all the power, all the authority. They think that pen is almighty and they can write down whatever they want to write down and everybody got to go with it or else. That's the way I feel about America. They done wrote all these rules and laws and regulations and blah, 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 blah. And now they're like, all right, y'all got to follow these rules or get murked or get locked up. What you going to do about it? That's your only options. Follow these rules, get murked or get locked up. And that's life now. And if you got my skin tone, boy, those rules that they wrote, they get ill. They get retarded. And they say follow these rules or get murked, get unalived, or get caged. And that's life for me. And I feel boxed in about it, and I don't like it. So now I gotta figure out a way to remove myself from this box. And I don't even want no box. I need something better than the box. Cause all the boxes is dumb. What's better than a box? A globe? A box is just a shape. But once you're in it, you become a part of it. Same thing with a globe. A globe is just a shape. Once you're in it, you become a part of it. I really don't even want to be a part of no shape. I want to be, somebody creating the shapes. I mean, what other option do I have? If you take a book, like I take my notebook and I draw a box. With a person in it. What that person gonna do? The person in the box, they can't get out. Whatever I put around this box, if I draw the sun outside the box, not a person that's in the box is subject to, the heat of the sun or whatever comes with it. If I put the moon around the box, not a person gotta, look up and see the moon whenever, you know what I'm saying? But the person is a part of the box. Whatever the box get, the person gets. And that's not cool. I don't think that's the way life should be. I think as people, we should be outside of the box. You know what I'm saying? Creating the boxes. But why would we want to create boxes? Just to put other people in them and so they feel trapped. Like, what's the point of the box? Why do I feel boxed in? Because these things don't make me feel good and I feel like I can't escape it. I feel like I'm in a box and I can't get out. So now I need to figure out how to open the box and remove my presence from it. I don't like the box. I don't like nothing that the box got to deal with. Was I born into the box and there's no escape? I don't know. I don't feel good about none of this. I feel boxed in and it makes me feel helpless. Like there's no escape. Because even if I change the boxes, right? If I change my home, my neighborhood, city, country, living room, yellow ceiling, what I watch on TV, what I watch on YouTube, is any of these things going to unbox my mind? Let's just say I changed my home. Let's say I changed my home, my neighborhood, my city, and my country. Let's say I move to Africa. Let's say I get a big mansion. Let's say my neighborhood is other people who look and think like me, also with big mansions, and we got food growing out the ground. Um, we got fruits and veggies growing out the ground. If ever I get hungry, I could just go to the garden, pick out some food. It's already right. Go in my mansion's kitchen, chop it up, whip it up, eat, be straight. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about no water bills because whenever it rains, we got the rain catchers catching all the rain. We can go in straight, drink it. We can pour the water from our refrigerators. You know what I'm saying? We can get the ice cubes straight from it. We can flush our toilets. We can have water filtration going and feeding the plants like all from Wayne. We could do that whole shebang. We could have free electricity with solar panels everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Lighting up everything, lights, camera, action everywhere. In Africa, in the mansion, chilling with people who like-minded, with the family, with the gang. You know what I'm saying? What if I had all of those things? What if I didn't have to watch TV? What if I didn't have to watch YouTube to figure stuff out? I'm already in Africa with a mansion and all the finest amenities of life, all for free, all running automatically. I'm surrounded by love. I'm surrounded by people who care about the things I care about, people who care about music, how music makes you feel, people who care about life, people who care about the government, how the government make you feel to make decisions, people who care about laws, people who care about, I don't know, what they see on the, like TV is, okay, don't get me wrong. If I had all these things, I'd probably still watch TV. Because TV is like television. People telling their vision. And I have my own vision, so I will participate in relaying those visions for viewing pleasure. You know what I'm saying? To make you feel a certain way, to change your mind and make you feel how I feel, how good I feel in this African mansion with animals and fruits and veggies and solar panels and rain catchers and all of these things, big studios and cars and nice cars and jet skis because there's water somewhere and yachts because there's water somewhere and snowmobiles because it's gonna snow and freaking what else, ATVs because I got a lot of land to ride around on and dirt bikes and freaking what else, racing tracks, horse racing, all of this. We doing it all on the African mansion. What else could we do? Shoot, like have pilotable drones, like human pilot drones. We could do drone racing. We could fly around. We could look at whatever, mountains, forests, everything. It's all in Africa. Volcanoes, sand, beaches. We can go up in a drone. We can see it all at once. But then what? Like, I asked myself a question this morning, and I was getting ready to type it in ChatGPT. If I wanted to take over the world, what time should I wake up? I was gonna ask that to chat, and I figured it'd be sometime around 4, 5, 6 o'clock. Cause if you want to take over the world, you got to get an early start on it. You got to get an early start on the day. You only got 24 hours to complete your mission. To complete your mission. Shout out to Michigan. To complete your mission. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I'm up taking over the world. I got my African mansion. I got a beautiful family. We can go anywhere, do anything, roller coasters, water slides, paragliding. Like, you want to be in the sky, you can be in the sky. You want to be on the water, you can be in the water. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in the garden, you can be in the garden. We got everything on the African Mansion, on the land where the African Mansion at. Like, you wake up, you see all these beautiful sights, no yellow ceilings, and if it is yellow, it got some kind of sweet artwork on it, or whatever the case may be. Looking around, I'm in a big, beautiful bed. I got my love, kids running around, you know what I'm saying? Animals, they playing with the animals. It's 6 o'clock. Okay, if I wake up at, let's say 5:36, let's say 5 o'clock I wake up in my African mansion. 5:30, boom. The bed is huge. The floors is nice and heated. The walls way up there, ceiling way up there, right? We got artwork everywhere. I got whatever makes me feel creative, like a music station or something, right there where I can record a song. Uh, Bathroom attached to the room, jacuzzi in the room. You know what I'm saying? I would have probably a huge TV in the room, but it's 5:30. I'm not about to play with no toys. I'm about to probably cook some breakfast for the family. So I walk to the kitchen. Kitchen is huge. Everything in there I need. The garden is directly outside the kitchen. So if I walk outside the kitchen, I'm in a garden. It's veggies this way, it's fruits this way. I go get the veggies, I go get the fruits, walk right back in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? By this time it's like 5:30. I could 5:30, 6 o'clock. I done collected the fruits and veggies. I'm about to make some breakfast now. You know what I'm saying? We're probably about to eat a salad, a fruit salad, or some kind of oatmeal, or something healthy. Something where I don't have to eat no eggs, no bacon, no pancakes, cause all of that stuff is somebody just gave us. Like the pancakes is in a bag or a box. Somebody did that. Probably put some stuff in there where I don't know. I don't know what's in that box. We just bust open the box and get the pouring and mixing and make pancakes. You know what I'm saying? The bacon came from Lord knows where. I don't know. I don't know if that's actual pig guts or some 3D printed sciences, but I don't know. But we slap it on the fire, we heat it up, we give it to our kids. Like here, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy life. Eggs, I don't know if this is a real egg or a freaking dinosaur egg. I don't know. An egg is just a baby chicken that hasn't been born yet. So you really just destroying life by busting open the egg. You destroying life. You know what I'm saying? Life that ain't even really get to live and experience what life is. You destroyed it before they even got that far. You put it in your belly and you go smile and do whatever. And that's 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Your day is already going to hell because you already eating animals that didn't get a chance to live their life. And we are not to say we don't have the last say on whether animals should live or not. We are human beings. We should be living our own lives and not worry about what animals and shit doing, unless we can, come to them and communicate with them to help us live our lives, and we can live in conjunction. That's what it should be. But instead, we killing chickens, we eating fried chicken, we killing their babies because we eating eggs, we killing pigs because we turning into bacon, and I don't know what the pancakes is, and this all at 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, when I can be in my African mansion picking up fruits and veggies out the garden that's right outside the kitchen, and whipping up a fresh meal for the family that I gotta provide for. I feel boxed in, and it's not cool. Like I could have those resources if I had a team, I had people who thought the same way as I do to make it come to reality. We all could be living a dream fairy tale life. Literally, all our food literally grows from the ground year round. It don't matter what you want to eat. Any time of the year, it can be grown out the ground somewhere on Earth. All the light should be free. We can light up the whole planet straight up just from the sun and solar panels and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. Water filtration. We could all be having fresh water. The water comes from the sky. All we need to do is build the machines to catch it, clean it, and then we can do whatever we want to do with it. real estate, houses, all of these places are just places that we already been given to for free. Life should be free. And I don't feel free. I feel boxed in. Life should be freedom. Life was given to you for free. All you had to do was have some sex. Bang, bang, life. The best feeling in the world is sex, because what comes after it is life, which should be another great feeling, but it comes with all these crappy feelings, and I don't like it. I feel boxed in. So now I need to figure out a way to get out this box. Maybe life makes you feel boxed in because as a permanent entity, we have to go through phases maybe. So maybe it was a time where we was completely free, but somehow we got trapped in this box. And then maybe one day we'll be released from the box to be free again. And maybe we just had to learn what the box was so we won't get trapped in it again once we are free. Maybe that's what life is. Maybe I'm missing the point of what's going on right now and what I got to do to feel free. Because like I said, the only real feeling in life, the only real thing about life is feeling. Like, we feel things. We as human beings, we feel things, we react to them, and there's so many ways we can react and feel them and all of that. But it's just the feeling. It's the vibe. And the vibes literally come from our diaphragm. It comes from inside us. It comes from literally like from our throat. Like, the vibes originate here. Maybe they originate here because this is where our brain is at, and maybe the vibes drop a little bit to be projected, but it kind of starts here. As human beings, we're able to communicate with our mouths, and we use language and all that. We understand each other, but it all starts from here. This is the vibe that needs to be projected. This is the vibe that people need to hear and see and feel in order for your life and theirs to be cohesive. Like, the things we do are important, but the things we say, that's really what, because we communicative. I don't even know if that's the word. We're very keen to communication, and our best form of communication is talking to each other. But yes, talk is cheap, and action isn't invaluable, but talking is the initial action that most people take before other actions are taken. So now I feel like I've taken certain actions, and I'm in a box, and these are my boxes, and I don't know how to feel like I'm removed from the box. Like, no, home, neighborhood, city, country, living room, yellow ceiling, all that. Okay, we in the African mansion now, right? And we get all of those boxes have been removed, but now I got a new box. Now I'm in the mansion, right? Mansion requires upkeep, because if we got kids, animals, and things growing, and all this automation, things are gonna wither away. Things are gonna get damaged, right? Because kids and animals and everything moves, so everything, withers away eventually. So now we got problems. Now we got to keep up the mansion. Now we got to keep it clean, because cleanliness is next to godliness, right? We got to keep it clean. We got to keep it up. We got to keep all our toys clean and upkept. If we gonna be flying around in drones and riding ATVs, we got to make sure that they're clean. Make sure that the engineering, stays functional. All of these things require time, effort, and resources to keep. And so if I had all of these boxes changed, removed, and I brought some new boxes in my life, now I got to worry about these new boxes. And because in order to feel free, I must continue to live a free type of lifestyle, which is things being automated around me to where I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to figure out a way to make these things work. They automated. I don't have to figure out a way to make the toilet flush because it's automated. I don't have to figure out a way to make the lights come on because they automated. I don't have to figure out a way to make the food grow. It's automated. All of these things, automation, they don't last forever. So then I'll be presented with new problems. I have to keep keeping up with all of this stuff, with these new boxes. And then I can only see myself feeling boxed in again, because if I got the kids on deck and I got the animals and all the food and all that stuff, these things require upkeep. So I'm gonna have to keep checking on the water filtration system. I'm gonna have to keep checking on the solar panels, making sure they clean and absorbing energy for us. I'm gonna have to, when you got stuff, other people might want to take it. Even animals. If we got animals running around, some other animal might come around trying to eat it. So then I had to, worry about my real estate. Had to keep the mansion, nice and pretty. I had to keep animals out the yard or wherever they're gonna be. If we somewhere by the water, I gotta worry about things washing up on shore. I gotta worry about the tide changing. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody's safe. If we're gonna be by some forest, I gotta make sure the forest animals don't come out and, because that's just life. So even if my boxes change, I still feel boxed in. It'll be a better box and I feel better about it. I can tell you that much. I will want to do the things that I had to do to keep that box operating, but my box is here. I don't want to do nothing to keep none of this stuff going. I want to get away from this box. That's my biggest problem. These things that got me boxed in, I don't want to do anything. Damn, I don't want to do anything about them. No, that's not true. I do want to do things about them, but I just still feel like even if I do something to change them, the only feeling that's real is feeling. The only thing that's real is feelings. And so if I change my feelings, then I guess I could change my life. If I change my boxes and get the African mansion and all of that, is my mind gonna change? Yes. Will I feel boxed in? No. Maybe not. But if I sit down and think about it and write down what's boxes and what's not, I will begin to feel boxed in again, because I will still only have the mansion. And even if I got all the mansions in the world, it don't matter. But maybe, okay, if I got more mansions with more toys and everything all around, maybe I won't feel boxed in. Maybe I will feel free, because I can just take the airplane that's in the hangar, fly from one mansion to the other one with, most of the same stuff, different scenery, whatever the case may be. So if I could just hop in a plane and fly away, maybe I won't feel so boxed in. Right now I feel boxed in by the things I see and got to deal with. But if I had the African mansion and planes and all, you know what I'm saying, and wherever else on the world, maybe I wouldn't feel boxed in, because I could just go from one place to the next. Okay, so if my problem is feeling boxed in, and I don't want to feel boxed in, now I got to get the resources to not make me feel like I'm boxed in. But I'm still stuck to living by these rules that these people created, and where they printing money and they got us chasing all the money, and then the money can help us do what we want to do. Because flying a plane, you're going to need a pilot. You're going to need gas. With the mansion, you're going to need upkeep. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need people all around fixing all that stuff, because you don't want to be the one fixing all that stuff. You'll be wasting your time. You won't be able to enjoy it. So now you taking away what other people's dreams are, and people, feeling free. Now you taking that away for your enjoyment. That's not fair. So dang, should I even want the African mansion with all the stuff? Because now I gotta have other people on deck to run it with me. Maybe if I had my family on deck to run it with me, I wouldn't feel so bad about it. But I have to make sure that I am enjoying my life, and the people around me are enjoying theirs too. And if I'm enjoying my life, and people around me not, then there's something wrong with me. I'm not doing something right because everybody should be enjoying the ride, and it's not like that. It's just people pushing. It's just people pushing their agenda on each other, and now you got people feeling boxed in. That's not cool. Fireworks. Fireworks on August 25th at 2:14 p.m. It's another reason why I feel boxed. My neighbors, people around me are just, nobody around me is thinking like me. Like my neighbors next door, they would never sit down and, oh man, I feel boxed in. I got to figure out a way to get out. They blowing fireworks. They blowing fireworks up at 2:14 in the afternoon, and it's not a bright day, but you're not really even going to experience the full thrill that a firework gives you until the sun goes down and you can see it blow up at night. So I know I'm not thinking like my neighbors, which is another reason I feel boxed in, because the brain waves that these people put out are eventually going to hit you, and you got to deal and react with them. And if it's a bunch of them hitting you all at the same time, and you know what I'm saying, you like, fuck, I can't even put my own out because everybody hit me with their brain waves. That's how I feel here. People just loud and proud, no, for no reason. Gotta change, yo. And maybe I don't need an African mansion with all the toys and the planes and all that. I mean, hopping on the plane and going from place to place would pretty much make me feel free. That's probably why they say free as a bird, because a bird can just fly away and go wherever they want. So damn, it's freedom flight. If we could just fly away, that would pretty much that would pretty much sum up freedom. I mean, to land and have an African mansion with the fruits and veggies growing and all the automatic stuff to go to, that would be a cool, you know, place to land if you got to land. But freedom is flight, and then life is fight or fight, flight or fight, fight or flight. The flight part is the freedom. The fight part is just something we got to deal with. And you got to make both decisions at the same time, it seems like nowadays. But I got a question. I answered the question. What are my boxes? Now, what you gonna do about the boxes? How you gonna remove yourself from them? I said everything is energy. If you need some good energy, the best way to receive it is to spread love. Speak life into yourself and others. Identify negativity and counter it with progressive solutions. So I identify the negativity. The negativity is the boxes. Boxes listed have negative energy. The boxes listed have negative energy. The boxes listed have negative energy. So now I need to counter it with a positive solution. So home, I gotta move, which also equals my neighborhood. My city, and my country. But moving, and my living room. and my yellow ceiling. What about TV and YouTube? Change the channel. So in order to remove this negative energy from these boxes, I had to remove myself. I got to move. That affects the negativity coming from my home, neighborhood, city, country, living room, and my yellow ceiling. And as far as TV and YouTube go, I gotta change the channel. I gotta change what I'm watching. I gotta change the information I'm consuming because it's making me feel boxed in. If I'm gonna watch the TV or YouTube, I don't necessarily even have to watch TV or YouTube. So changing the channel is really just one solution. Another solution will be not to watch it at all. Just keep it off. But hey, right now I'm boxed in. I feel like I love YouTube. If if I was quote unquote free with the African Mansion and all of that, I probably wouldn't be spending too much time watching TV or YouTube anyway. But I know that there's a lot of people who do, and there's a lot of people who find comfort and solace and motivation and all the other things from watching TV and YouTube because, again, TV is just television. It's people telling their visions, whatever vision those may be. It could be good visions you want to see, or it could be bad visions you don't want to see and end up seeing anyway that get you trapped in a box. But regardless, it's just people telling their vision. Now, I also have visions, so I would again want to participate in telling visions. Like that's something I find enjoyment in. So even with all my boxes changed, I would probably still watch TV and YouTube, but it wouldn't be what I'm used to watching now. It would more likely be something that I had my hand in, like a movie, a cartoon, even video games. Like if I had my way with life, I would be creating everything, and people would be enjoying it as much as I enjoy their creations. But I will only be enjoying creations from people who I think like. Instead of looking at TV and YouTube trying to find some hope or a resource to help me change my current situation, my current situation will already be changed if I had all those other, resources. And then I will watch TV for information or entertainment, right? That's really what TV is for: information or entertainment. You either about to be entertained or informed when you're watching it. It's gonna make you feel a certain type of way, and if it don't make you feel no type of way, you weren't entertained or informed. It's a bad video. You'll probably never watch whatever was coming from that person again. But I got a question. I identified the negativity within the question, within the content of the question. What's the box? Well, let's start over because it's almost 2:30. At 1:30, or actually 1:28, I said I feel like I'm boxed in. How do I open and remove my presence from the box? Then I identified what the box was. I said, what box? The box is home, neighborhood, city, country, my mind, living room, yellow ceiling, YouTube videos. I'm sorry, TV, YouTube videos. All right. And then I had to identify the negativity within the answer. The boxes listed have negative energy. So I'm feeling boxed in. These are the things that got me feeling boxed in. They make me feel negative. Now I need a positive counter for these things. And the positive thing would be to move to Africa. It'll change everything. Change the channel, it'll change everything. So now I have a solution. I have an answer to my question. I have a solution to the problem. Now, how am I going to provide myself the solution? Where does the solution come from? Now I got a new problem, finding a solution. And the solution comes from, how do I move? I need resources. How to move. How can I move away from this place? How can I move away from my home, my neighborhood, my city, my country, my living room with the yellow ceiling, my TV, and these YouTube videos? How? How do I do that? Money. Money is the only way to move out. And this is the game we stuck in. We born into this game. Our parents make us play this game. Their parents made them play it. We all stuck. But if we play it the right way for long enough, we can buy our way out. And our parents didn't think far enough. Like I'm thinking to myself, critically thinking to myself today, to figure out, oh snap, yeah, we born into a game, but if we play it right, we can buy it. We can buy ourselves out. And then the game we'll be playing is basically staying alive because it's all automatic. Not once you buy your way out of the box, now you got to deal with the outside world, which are the elements: the rain, the lightning, the thunder, the snow, the hail, the wind, the water, whatever the case may be. Now you got to deal with planet Earth. Once you buy your way away, once you buy your way away from people, then you have to play the new game, which is planet Earth, and you can't buy your way out of that. So yeah, there are two different boxes. Right now, I'm stuck in the people box. I want to be stuck in the Earth box, and I really don't even want to be stuck in the Earth box. But that's the only two choices I got right now. So God created Earth and the people, and then the people created a box to keep other people from getting to what God created, from getting to enjoy what God really created. Now I'm stuck in the money box. So I gotta buy my way out. You gotta buy your way out of money. That's sick. That is sick. I never even thought about it like that. You have to buy your way away from money. That's the only way to escape it. That might be the title of this video. How to buy how to buy the money game. What should I title this? How to buy freedom. That's the title of this video, How to Buy Freedom. Because that's the only way you can buy it. You've been born into oppression as a human being. We're all born into oppression. Yeah, all of us. Because even the rich people do it. Even the super, ultra, mega, whatever rich, the people who done bought their way out of it already, they still do it to their kids. They put them in that box because if they don't, if the super rich don't put their kids in that box, they won't continue to be able to live the way they do. Like, they can introduce them to the other side and let them live over there as well and get to enjoy it. I say let them live over there as well. That's not the rich people, the super rich, the people who got everything, the people who have bought, the people who created the box. The people who created the box put their own kids in it. Because if they don't, they won't get to fully enjoy living outside the box the way they do. So they got to put their kids in it, and their kids got to figure out how to make their own boxes while they're in the box in order to enjoy being outside the box. That's what life has become. We are being born into boxes and learning how to box each other in so we can enjoy, even in our own boxes. Basically, we're born into boxes to learn how to create boxes for other people so other people can make our box better. When we really all should be trying to figure out how to live outside the box. Because the boxes are what's keeping people making boxes. It's like a box factory. Like we're born into a box factory and we're learning how to make boxes to give it to everybody else in the box factory, when we should be clocking out and going outside and smelling the roses and hugging trees. That's what should be happening. But we in a box factory. Dang, maybe the thumbnail should be me with a bunch of boxes everywhere. And as human beings, we really love unboxing things. Like, open the box, open the box. Like, we've been trained to open boxes and feel excited when a box is finally open and the thing that was inside the box can now reside with you outside of the box. But the fact of the matter is, we all in the box factory making boxes for each other when we should be outside of the box enjoying life. Wow. How shameful. How shameful for a person to figure out this information and continue to make boxes. Like, I would be a real piece of crap if I continue to live my life and make boxes for other people to be stuck in, knowing that I'm in a box factory. Like, the box factory boss should be disgusted with himself or herself or themselves, whatever y'all want to call each other nowadays. You should be disgusted that you are running a box factory and got all these people making boxes for each other and everybody just feels stuck in boxes. Because the box factory boss may have their own box, but I guarantee they don't feel too bad about it. Whatever the box may be, they're like, all right, I can deal with this. I'm cool with it. Yeah, they still stuck in their own box, but their box is so big, they barely feel like they in it. That's the box factory boss. The box factory boss should be ashamed. You suck as a person. Y'all created this whole thing, got everybody chasing money, trying to get out the box, when really we're just building boxes for other people. And it's sick. It's sick how we're trained as humans. We're trained to love opening boxes. But the one box we all stuck in, you can't seem to open it because you don't even know you're there. And if you do know you're there, like, you don't even try to get out. I feel like, how shameful. How shameful that you learn this information and not try to get out. How shameful that you continue to put yourself in these situations. Like, if I didn't have this brainstorming session with myself right now, and I continue to live life the way I was living it, I should be ashamed of myself. But I know something different. And I know there's an escape from this box. I know there's an escape from this money game. I know it's an escape for all of this in order for me to feel free. I know freedom is somewhere with my name on it. But I got to figure out how to get there, and I got to figure out how to bring people with me. Because really, freedom is everybody stop making boxes. That's freedom. Everybody go outside and enjoy life. But the box factory got your brain trained to where it's like, if you're not here, you're gonna die. It's bad outside. But the box factory boss is going outside, kicking it on their lunch break, coming back in, make sure everything's straight, and then going out enjoying their life. Got us stuck in here, got us in these boxes on the grid, like paying for energy that comes from the sun, paying for water that comes from the sky, paying for land that we was all given for free. And we are paying literally with our lives. We have to work in order to get the money to pay people. You have to do something to get something. When it should be, you don't got to do nothing to get everything. That's freedom. We were born into this world that was given to us all for free. The food literally grows from the ground. All you got to do is put it there. The little small seed that you can carry a ton of everywhere, spread them all out, and just watch it grow. But instead, they make us go to a grocery store. They make us work, get money, go to a grocery store that they built, give them the money back so we can eat. And then eating only set us straight for a couple hours. So then we got to do some more stuff to get some more money to go eat. And then it's a cycle, bro. It's a vicious, stupid, dumb, evil cycle. It's evil. Whoever the box factory boss is an evil person, and they should be ashamed of themselves. But evil roams this earth, very shameless, and evil gonna do what evil want to, because that's the way evil work. Evil done put us all in boxes, got us tripping, got us losing our minds, got us killing each other, got us chasing money. Well, all of this stuff should be free. It's sick. It's psychotic. It's a bad game, and I don't want to play it no more. So now that I know I'm in a box and I know how to get out, I'm going to get out, and I'm going to bring as many people with me as I can. Because it's not cool and it's not fair that I should be feeling boxed in my own home. Nobody should. Nobody should be feeling the way I feel about life. Because the way I feel about life is we're born into a trap, and the only way out is to do something you don't want to do. To do something nobody wants to do, which is give their life to somebody else. I literally have everybody's telling me, oh, you got to work to get money, and then to get money you can do whatever else with. But you work to get money, and then you paying all these other people to do stuff for you, and they doing the same thing, working to get money. It's all everybody working to get money. It's money, money, money. Boxes, boxes, boxes. Unboxing, you're happy for a second, and then you use whatever it was in there, and then you're gonna want something else to unbox. Like the feeling, the vibes are very low on Earth right now. It feels like the vibes are low. People don't even know they in a box. They're not doing nothing to get out of it because they don't know they in it. Once they find out they in it, they get so distraught about the ways that the ways that they can get out. Really, the only way to get out is to play the game and pay your way out. They get distraught because it takes a lot, so they don't try. They just try to survive in the box. I'm not gonna be the one surviving in this box. I'm getting out. I'm putting y'all hip. Whatever way I find out, I'm gonna let y'all know. And this is the best part about life right now. Because again, humans and communication go hand in hand. And now I can just pull out a device that's powered by electricity. Electricity is powered by the sun. So I got a forever lasting device that I can spread the vibes from my diaphragm to y'all. I can speak life into your situation. We are in boxes. We have to find our way out. You are in a box. You have to find your way out. You know how to get out of the box. Resources, money, human resources. Humans are the ones who created money, so they're the ones who can give it to you, and they're the ones who can help you find your way out of the box. Right now, I don't have many humans who want to get out of the box. I don't know humans who want to get out of this box that I feel like I'm in. So I'm not going to get no help getting out of the box until I find the right humans to get me out of the box. And this is why I choose to use TV and use YouTube, use my voice, use my music, use the phone to make these videos. I have to find the right people to get me out of this box. Because many people don't even know they in it, and then the people who know they in it, they don't want to get out because they fell victim to being comfortable living in the box. I'm not comfortable here. I don't want to live here. I want to go somewhere else. I want to be better. I want to be a better person. I want to be more creative. I want to be surrounded by better energy. Like, it's a lot of things going on in my mind where the only way out is communicating at a large scale through a tool as a tool like YouTube, a resource like YouTube that I can utilize to spread my voice, to find the people who feel like me, so we can all escape this box together. Until then, that's the only thing I'm focusing on. I'm only focusing on getting out this box because I don't feel comfortable here. I can't think here. And in order for me to be who I am, to live life, I had to be able to think with a clear mind. If you see this and you're ready to get out this dumb box, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and let's help each other get out this box. The box is money. We got to buy our way out of it. There's no way around it. But see, here's another problem. Once we buy our way out of the box and we find this freedom with the African mansions and all that, like I said, we still got to find people to keep it all up and keep the box rolling. It's just a new box. So maybe I don't need the African mansion and all this stuff. The real freedom is coming from going from one place to another, enjoying what God gave to us. God gave us the ability to fly around finally after all of these years. It might be on a scale to where we all compact and got to do it, at the same time. We can't just up and go like a bird, but we finally got freedom. We can fly around and experience life. But that also, again, takes resources, takes money, takes people power. We got to have a pilot. We got to have a plane. You got to have the gas. You got to make sure all the mechanics is right. But yeah, going from place to place and being creative with each other and communicating creativity with each other, that's my idea of freedom. Whether it comes with a mansion and yacht and all that stuff or not, that's really what I want to do. And being a musician, I'm in love with music. So to travel around and be creative with my music and, relate the dreams that I have and relate the methods that I have of life, where I got the garden with the fruits and veggies right by the kitchen, with the kids and animals playing around. That's real freedom. And if I can get people on that level and relay that message to people to where they see like, oh snap, I'm in a box because these people put me there. I can't mess with these people. I gotta mess with Supernova Juno and see what he on and help him live that type of lifestyle so I can also live this type of lifestyle. We can live it together. But people, they ain't on that type of time, yo. They're stuck in a box. They don't know they there, nor do they want to get out. So I'm going to use YouTube to find my way out of the box, find my people, and live the type of lifestyle we want to live. And not at the cost of anybody else either. I want us, like, okay, yeah, we got to get planes and all the gas. And yeah, all right, let's learn how to do that stuff, become pilots, fly our own planes that we built to our own, the villas and the mansions and all of that stuff that we built ourselves. Let's redefine what a family is, because a family really should be everybody working together towards the same goal. But it's like you have a kid with a person that you barely know, And now you connected to their family, and their family on a whole different type of tip. You don't want to be dealing with them at all. So now you got a kid with a family on their side that you don't want to deal with because they thinking crazy. And then you got your own family who you was born into that may also be thinking in a totally different way than you. That's kind of the bubble I feel in. I feel like I'm in right now. Nobody's around me thinking. Nobody around me is thinking like me. Nobody around me is feeling boxed in, so I can't relate to people because they don't feel boxed in. They find where they at. So what am I to do? I gotta find the people who feel like me so we can move forward. We need to redefine what a family is. We need to redefine the whole family structure. And it's really it's all based off love and fear. Like as parents, we love each other. We have a kid, we're fearful for them because the world may not love them and all these things. And love and fear guide all of our actions. Like we find something we love, we go towards it. We find something we fear, we stay away from it. That's what babies do. That's why they put everything in their mouth, because they trying to figure out if they love it or not. If they don't love it, they probably not gonna mess with it no more. But if they find something interesting that they were like, all right, maybe it didn't taste good, but maybe if I play with it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where they get their information from. First, when the baby is born, they can't see, and the only thing they know how to do is suck on some tits. So that's where they get their information from. Mommy put the tits in their mouth, the milk come out. Oh snap! This fed me. This, you know what I'm saying? This made me feel good. I love this. So a baby's first love is the breast milk, or it should be. And that's a good first love because that's mommy giving herself to the child. Breast milk, that's love. That's the love that they need. That's the love that's gonna guide them throughout their life. But then when they open their eyes and they start experiencing the world, then all the fear comes in. Cause now they got hot stoves, they can't touch it, they can smash their fingers in the drawers, they can fall off the couch. It's all of these things that generate fear into the baby, and then fear starts determining what decisions they make. But the baby's first initial feelings, besides the fact they come out the cooch, they probably feel cold because they was all warm and gooey inside, but then they come into the world, it's cold. So they first feeling might be, oh snap, I don't like this. Like it's cold. It wasn't warm. It wasn't what I'm used to. They're being born into a box. Like, oh, this box ain't what I'm used to. They can feel the vibes in that box, but then they should also feel the love of their mother embracing them. Like, all right, you in the box, but come close to me, I'm gonna warm you up. This real love over here. You know what I'm saying? Suck on teat. And then, you know what I'm saying, that's love because I'm nourishing your body. They hold them, they sing to them. The baby is getting, first the baby is get hit with fear because they took out of their comfort zone, but then they getting the positive, the positive progression with the mother's love. The baby found the negative. The question was, what's going on? Why am I being removed from my space? You can feel yourself being removed from your space because it's time for you to be removed, right? It's just timing. So now you remove, you feel the fear in the cold in the new world, but your mommy embraces you, you know what I'm saying, feeds you, loves on you, all of these things. So you got fear initially, and then you got positive solution, which is the love from the mommy. So love and fear, those things guide all of human beings' decision. And I think it's been so much fear that we started creating boxes for each other. The love has been taken away from us. It's been too much fear. And so we're guiding other people to fear when we should be guiding other people to love and freedom and not feeling so boxed in. So I had a question. Well, I had a feeling, and I was feeling boxed in. Then I identified my boxes. I identified the negativity in my boxes. I came up with positive solutions, and now I need an action behind that positive solution. So my solution is I need to move and change the channel. So now I got to do some things where I'm gonna be moving and changing channels, or keeping, keeping myself unplugged from other people's boxes, because I already got my own to deal with. So let's figure out how to get about this box. We need some money. In order to get money, we gotta go to the people who made it. We literally have to confront our fear, which is the fear coming from people who were scared and creating these boxes. The fear started the boxes. The fear created the need to create boxes. And one of the boxes is the money box. So we got to go to the people who created the money box in order to buy our way out of it. But now we got to play this money game. There's no other way out. If you feeling like I'm feeling, go and brush the shoulders off. You know what I'm saying? Ladies is pimps too. You brush your shoulders off too. I got a lot of things to think about. We gotta get about this box. Until next time.
Hey, Jawan.
Hey, Mom. Are y'all going over to Grandma's house anytime soon? Hello? What happened? Can you hear me?
Hold on. I can hear you now.
Are y'all going over to Grandma's house anytime soon?
No, I went over there earlier today.
Oh, she asked me to come around 3 o'clock.
Oh,
Good-
okay.
You is Justin and them coming from Atlanta today?
They missed their plane, so they got to come in tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they missed their plane, and I didn't know Johnny to call me. And yeah, they coming in tomorrow morning at 5.
5 in the morning. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I know. So that means they had to be at the airport at 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Right.
Cause what's the name? Atlanta Airport. I don't care what time of day. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right.
You want to do the lift over there?
Yeah, I guess.
He said, "Yeah, I guess."
I was trying to-
You ready now?
Yeah, I go over there now.
Okay.
All right.
I already I put her food together. You should see if she really needs you to come over there, because I already took care of her garbage, and I put her food together, and Noni is there.
What time you went over there?
I went over this morning about 9 o'clock.
All right, let me call her.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
No, 'cause she called me around like 10. Oh shit. bitch could blow up. That's not cool. Oh, snap.